Don't be an asshole. Huh.
Don't be a dick.
That's the same thing, dumbass.
That's all Grim does.
Wait, what? Don't be creepy.
Hey, Dick.
What? No, that's Jacob's job.
I was concerned when I heard what happened over the bridge. You just followed
No, he's just an
Solano's
asshole.
orders despite having better options in front of you.
Dick, asshole. It's the same
I
thing.
guess word travels fast around here.
No,
Say
that's
so.
the difference.
It's a small
No, what's the
ship,
difference?
and everyone's curious about the new
You
exit.
got one that's a dick and one that's an
Cell
asshole.
structure's almost
But they're the
completely
same
sterilized.
thing, though.
And I'll spare us both the
No,
lecture, but I do
your
feel it's my
asshole is in your
responsibility
rear
to
and your
remind
dick
you
is in the front.
Oh, not
Without
that
regular
kind of.
infusions
Oh my
of
god,
delirium,
isn't that a
you
body
will
part,
not
you dumbass?
It's as simple as that.
Understood.
Then, my work here is done.
Lieutenant Bedrosian.
I came to see if you were okay. We were all pretty worried on the bridge. No one knew what was happening.
I'm feeling much better. Thank you. It's just part of who I am.
You don't have to explain to me. I understand. I'm just glad you're okay. You trusted me earlier with the shields, and I appreciated that. I want you to know that I have your back.
Thank you.
Complete the diagnostic sequence, and this shuttle will be cleared for service.
Yes, sir.
The storm in the Hotari region will interfere with our transporters, so we need all available shuttlecraft in working order.
Excuse me, Commander Chobot.
Petty Officer Maris, I will leave you to your work.
I stopped by sickbay and saw Nilly. I figured you'd want to know.
Did she say anything about... Is she mad at me for going in the hatch first?
Oh my god.
That's,
I was watching the AI jump from the top of the building. He
I
didn't
tried
open
to
his
smooth
parachute
things
in
over,
time.
but I think you're gonna have to make things right with her yourself. Dr. Duvall said
Well, that's
she'll
the
be
AI
back pretty soon, though.
Oh, what's
Come on.
this, Grim?
I have to run the final
Oh.
diagnostic.
Okay.
I can't stay long. I've got a long to-do list before we get to Hotari, and things are piling on faster than I can check them off. We're making all our last-minute checks and security, too.
Now, we'll just have to take things as they come. Control what we can, and roll with the punches.
Next thing you're gonna tell me you're listening to Andorian jazz.
No.
The point is, the right time might never come. So, I'm just gonna roll with it. I had a chance to think about this while I was away. Then you and Nilly almost got killed out on the hull. And I thought it was important that I just come out and tell you. Instead of tiptoeing around it. Or worse.
Now, this is just a guess, but you like me. Is that what this is?
How'd you know? Must have been pretty obvious. Which is funny because kinda came out of nowhere for me at first.
Well, you know, I was hoping.
I guess that makes this a little easier
Let's
to
see,
say.
what do we got?
We've been really good friends for a long time. I want to see if there's more between us.
Wow, I just made a relationship with those two in the shuttle. What the fuck?
You don't have to explain it. I feel the same way. There is something between
In the
us.
shuttle, I made a relationship in medbay.
So, do you want to find out what that something is? If it's there for you, and it's there for me,
We don't have to put too much pressure on it. Let's just see where this goes.
I like that. Definitely felt some pressure coming down to see you.
These are uncharted territories.
I'd call it a chemistry experiment. You know, with us.
I'm just really glad that you said something.
I've seen how you operate. I couldn't wait for you to make the first move. I'm glad too.
So whatever happens next is great with me.
Level 1 diagnostic complete.
I have to get back to that to-do list. They're probably looking for me.
Can't
So
blame
we're trying to go to a peace treaty between two rival factions, and if it goes south, we'll be caught in a full-scale war.
Oh God.
I'll be seeing you.
That's typical if you ask me.
Oh, you're saying that we're gonna have to make some fucking difficult decisions then. Oh my God.
Yep.
I hate those.
And Spock has chosen you to be the lead ambassador for the negotiations
Oh,
of peace.
The rendezvous point
Great.
outside
Don't
of
lie
tower
to me.
space. Helm, bring us out.
All the
aboard.
pressure's on
Dropping
me.
to impulse.
Ionic interference surging, Captain. Shield integrity holding.
We can take it.
We are at the correct coordinates to meet the shuttle.
Commander Rydek, find us our diplomat, if you will.
Aye, Captain. Let's reduce the noise. Filter out environmental signals. I can manually tune what's left for Federation signal types.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's not good. Okay.
He, hoo, ha, ha, he, hoo,
Calm down, dude.
I've located the shuttle.
Opening comm.
Never.
How can I come down on my
Shuttle to Resolute. Shuttle to Resolute. Debris field. Lost maneuvering. Losing.
I can't get it any clearer. We won't get a transporter lock. It's just not happening.
Power up the tractor beam. We'll pull them directly into the docking bay.
Diaz, you good to run the tractor emitter?
Yes, sir.
I am now performing diagnosis on Ambassador Spock's shuttle.
First thing, lock onto the shuttle and stabilize
Don't
the
say.
rotation.
Well, then.
We're pulling in debris.
I'm on it. That's gonna take out the shuttle.
Diaz, the bridge. There's a large piece of debris headed for the shuttle. The tractor beam can't handle it.
Can our shields take it?
I believe so.
Commander Rydek, plot an intercept course.
On it.
Yeah, I made a relationship with that blonde girl. What about you?
Well, right now I'm trying to get the shuttle. The fuck do I do this? But are you talking about in the shuttle, like when those two were talking, the guy and the girl, or is it later on?
In other words, the relationship you just said you made.
Yeah, it was like that guy and that girl. Because she said that she was wanting to tell him that she likes him. So I made them like each other. Well, he liked her, so she liked him too.
That was made up.
No,
Yeah.
Well, they like each other. They're gonna see how it goes. So
shut up.
Okay.
Cruel and inhuman.
That disappointment ain't okay. I'm kidding, Coach. Go ahead, continue.
We got the shuttlecraft
Don't be
on
an
board.
asshole.
Good job. We're on our way down to meet them.
That was a dick.
Yeah, I'm a dick.
Go fuck yourself.
I don't want any fuck assholes.
Oh my god, don't be a weirdo.
Well, there is
No, weirdo.
three types
I'm
of
a
people in
psycho.
the world: dicks, pussies, and assholes.
Ambassador Spock. The captain will be right down to meet you, sir.
In that case, I will wait for him here.
Well, let me be the first to say, welcome to the Resolute, Ambassador.
Thank you, Petty Officer...
Carter? Carter Diaz. Sir.
I am pleased to meet you, Petty Officer Carter Diaz. It appears I have you to thank for my safe arrival. Your assistance arrived not a moment too soon.
You're very welcome, sir. I'm glad we could get you here in one piece.
Indeed. We thought we were prepared for our arrival in Hotari space, but it is evident my craft was not sufficiently robust for such intense ionic activity.
So sad.
The storm has been pretty intense.
There was an element that was most unusual. Before you came to our aid, our maneuvering thrusters and impulse engines were rendered inoperable. So we attempted a short reversal at warp speed, only to find that we could not achieve warp at all. Even
You're an
though our
ooh-new.
diagnostics computer showed no faults or anomalies.
Ooh.
Oh,
Sounds
that's
like someone needs a timeout.
Simulations say that warp speed is possible, but in practice, we find it is not.
Well, this storm is one of the strangest phenomena we've ever encountered. It's disrupted other systems. Who knows what it might do to a warp drive?
Yes. It would
I
seem
got like a
further
tablet that can
investigation
scan
is
for
called
cracked warp coils.
Take readings, run some additional diagnostic checks, and we'll get to the bottom of this.
Quite logical, Petty Officer Diaz. Thank you.
Ambassador Spock.
Excuse me.
I'm honored to have you aboard. I'd like to get right to it. We're already behind.
Yeah.
Ambassador Spock, my senior staff. It's not every day that a captain gets to welcome a Starfleet legend aboard.
You flatter me, Captain Solano. But legend implies the past tense, whereas I am very much focused on our present circumstances.
I didn't mean to suggest you were stuck in the past. You're right, Ambassador. A most diplomatic choice of words.
Your experience comes from the past. But our present situation calls for it.
True enough.
We were hoping you could fill us in on the details. We got the basics from Starfleet. Two formerly peaceful neighbors are now on the brink of war.
Indeed, and the tension between them grows fiercer by the hour. Elydia and Hotari. Elydians are the more advanced species. They made first contact with the Hotari over a century ago. This is Tau, the Hotari moon. It is rich in dilithium, and for decades, the Hotari and the Elydians have shared a mining operation there. The Elydians provide the technological resources, while the Hotari have served as the labor force. The stability of that arrangement was the source of their peace, until recently. The Hotari have suddenly and forcefully seized control of the mining operations and expelled the Illidians from their system. That is the official story, as told by the Hotari when they requested Federation mediation. But the details remain scant. Communications between all parties have been limited by the ionic interference.
Have the Illidians retaliated against the Hotari? Or taken any action against them?
Surprisingly, they have not yet responded in kind. They were open to a Federation presence, but it is unlikely the relatively primitive Hotari forces would stand a chance against the Illidian fleet in open war. Left unchecked, this conflict will result in more bloodshed, which is what we are here to prevent.
And the dilithium trade hangs in the balance.
Clearly, the Hotari have been exploited in this relationship.
Maybe we can persuade them peace is the more profitable alternative for everyone. They both profit from the mines. And for the Hotari, something is better than nothing.
If we could convince them, it would restore the peace.
Sounded
But
like
we
you were
would need the
sucking something
Hotari
through
to
a straw.
accept a difficult compromise.
Made all the more difficult by the emotions flaring.
The King of
on both
Weird
sides,
has spoken.
no doubt.
Neither the Illidians or the Hotari are members of the Federation.
I'm sure your viewers
We
just
can't
love
make
it.
them do anything.
There is
Don't be weird.
an additional
Don't be normal.
complicating factor I should mention. In the
I
past,
refuse to be
the
normal.
Federation has relied on the Illidians as a source of dilithium.
Normal is against my culture.
That certainly.
It's against my religion
What
as
culture
well.
is that? You're fucking white
Federation
as
sources its dilithium from a lot of places.
It's against my religion
The
as
non-normal
well.
This is one of
culture.
We could
Huh?
use that as leverage with the Illidians. They'll want the Federation
It
to
says it's
continue
against his
buying from
non-normal
them.
culture. I'm saying it's
There
against my
might be
religion.
something to that, Commander.
That's just the dumbest
Putting
thing
that
ever
on the
from
table
both of you.
could
My
make
God.
the Hotari more hostile.
Given the Federation.
Well, maybe we should take a page from that and just actually just get on board with it.
Captain
You're
Solano and I
dumb.
must
Like,
make
don't
every
be
effort
weird.
to
Don't
appear
be
neutral
dumb.
in these negotiations.
What
I don't
worries
know.
me is if
I
this
think it
whole
made perfect
thing
sense to me.
unravels and we're at the mercy of the storm at less than full strength.
We can't let it come to that.
Considering what the ion storm has done to our ship and the Ambassador's shuttle, we have to assume the Illidian fleet has had problems with it as well.
Achievement, first kiss.
Oh God, let me. Wow.
Commander Westbrook is correct. The energy anomalies around the Hotari system.
So I beat.
Who made that game, anyways?
I beat you
The
to
field is
second
the
base.
level. We have the backing of the
Who made
entire
that game?
Federation.
Your
These forces
mother.
would be foolish to attack us.
Who?
That's probably what the Illidians
Your
thought,
mother
too.
made this game.
Well, that's all cute and all, but that still doesn't answer my
All the
question.
more reason to learn.
I
as
really
much
don't know.
about
I'm gonna have
the
to have
energy
Grim look at it.
anomaly while we can. We do not want to be caught
Wait,
at
what?
a disadvantage.
Well, Graham, would you look at it when you get a chance?
What is it that you're trying to figure out? Oh my God.
He wants
made the
it.
game?
He wants another company that made the game.
Published by Bruno House, developed by Dramatic Labs.
Huh. Interesting. I don't even
I
know those
trust we
companies.
understand our
I wonder what else they've done.
We're operating on a strict timetable here, and we're going to be leaving for the negotiations shortly. Commander Westbrook, I want you to leverage our systems to investigate the anomaly from here while we're gone.
Aye, Captain.
Thank you all.
Dismissed.
I want to speak to both of you privately.
Ambassador Spock, I'd like to make a formal introduction. My first officer, Commander Jara Rydek.
Commander, as you are aware, there are limits to what Captain Solano and I can do in our official capacity as representatives of the Federation. But someone in an unofficial capacity, your first officer, for example, would not be bound by those restrictions. Commander Rydek could ingratiate herself to certain parties behind the scenes, where they may be more candid in revealing information that could lead to a resolution.
She certainly knows how to say the right things. At least when she wants to.
I'm perfectly happy to work outside the lines.
And by extension, you will be doing your duty, Commander.
Just not too far outside the lines. Well, I hope Commander Rydek will have more luck finding out what really happened than we will through official diplomatic channels.
Yeah, there's this nice thud sound whenever you run something over. I'm actually really getting a kick out of that. Like, boom. Like a frying pan hit something in the face.
What the crap? Okay, that's not for me.
Mr. Diaz, I understand you have already discussed the warp drive failure with Ambassador Spock?
I have.
It is imperative that the Ambassador's shuttle be flight ready. I need you both to ascertain the root cause of the system failures he encountered.
I'm surprised, Commander. I thought you would have wanted to work on Ambassador Spock's shuttle yourself.
I respect the Ambassador and his many accomplishments, but I do not derive any satisfaction from interacting with his shuttle as if it were somehow transubstantiated through its association with him. Especially when I have the entirety of this starship to concern myself.
I am now landing on
When you look at
Hatari.
it logically, yes, it is just a shuttle. No different than any of the others.
There is plenty that is different about it, and that is what you are to investigate. But please limit your findings to observable scientific phenomena.
We'll try to restrain ourselves.
Then I will leave you to it. Make note of any abnormalities in your report. Carry on.
One nice thing about Vulcans. Chobok is the only person who didn't look at this and treat me like I was something to pity. Doc says I should get used to it.
Hey, you won't get pity from me. I think it makes you look tough. As tough as you really are, that is.
And that makes you sound pretty smart. I might need you to save me from myself next time, though. Come on. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Ready to go?
All set. Let's run the diagnostic.
I'm trying to do. I can tap it. Thank you.
Tap that ass, yeah.
No, I was trying to tap the computer.
Tap it.
I know about your talk with Miranda.
You do?
She sent me a Priority 1 dispatch right after your conversation. I'm happy for you. Both of you.
Thanks.
But I'm only going to tell you this once. Don't
I got a bad feeling that this is gonna be
because I would
more.
be very unhappy if you tried this out and then, I don't know, 6 weeks or 6 days later I have to start splitting
As long as
holidays
you
between
choose
the
the
two
right
of you.
thing to say.
All because things went south.
And yeah,
you're
it's
not
still
on
wrong.
speaking terms.
You really
Knowing you, Gwen, you're gonna
It's
choose
not
wrong.
you. Or
If things that go, knowing you're gonna lose control of the situation. They're gonna be a shot of throats, and you're gonna be in a gunfight all the way out.
I like our group.
You don't know that.
That's what I'm predicting.
Nope.
Is that thing done yet?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Well,
make sure.
that's what I'm predicting.
Let's see. The relays
Well, you're
along the
wrong.
primary
I'll
EPS
prove
are
you wrong.
blown.
When it comes
Backup
to it.
relays are all
Okay.
intact.
Okay,
An
you do
EPS
that.
overload from the warp drive would cause that.
He's
But how
so
did the
wrong,
shuttle
he's
end
right.
up dead in the water.
Don't be weird.
Well, maybe the ship's data recorder can tell us something.
That'll be normal. I guess that's another drink. Yay.
Don't be weird.
Thanks, Gren, contributing to my alcoholism.
Here.
Don't be
They were only
extra
about
weird.
8 minutes from their plotted warp point.
Well, that's a shot.
No faults, just those warnings.
Or a full
What
chug.
are they?
Don't be
Oh,
mega
what's good
weird.
about shots? They're not filling. Well, that's 5 shots.
What the?
I swear, every time I'm with you, Grim, I get so drunk.
That's
Subspace
just don't
variance out of
don't be
tolerance.
gay.
What does that mean?
Well, maybe you
It
should
means
stop
the
being
main
weird.
navigation array lost
You
sight of
stop
space
being
somehow.
extra weird.
Will the array going offline cause that?
Yes, but it should have also thrown
Hey,
a
if
fault
you would
code.
stop doing it, I wouldn't have a reason to drink. But then that would just get sad and depressing, so keep it up.
Don't be weird.
See? Thank you.
Gosh, shut up.
You're a true brother.
They're lucky the shuttle didn't turn
Don't
in
be
the
older
house.
brother
mega extra
add
weird.
to
We
his
think the computer
alcoholism.
panicked on the warp field equation.
At least you're not paying for the alcohol. That's a plus, right?
Warp field inverted suddenly.
I've seen this happen when the center warp coil cracks.
A cracked warp coil throws a fault code.
Still, we should take a look. Any one of these failures should have thrown a fault.
If it was caused by a system failure.
None of this caused the relays to blow. Roll forward to when that happened.
Yes, ma'am.
So here, they take a moment to get their bearings and they attempt to re-engage the warp drive.
There. That's the relays blowing.
And look, there's another warp system alert.
They're all the same. Subspace variants out of tolerance, or warp inversions. Finally, there's a complete warp cascade failure.
Then it's one of two things. Either a warp coil is cracked, or the navigation array is offline.
That makes sense.
Divide and conquer. You want to check the warp coils or the navigation array? I'll check the other. Let's not overcomplicate this. One of these systems is likely broken.
I'll check the nacelles for a cracked coil.
Well, I guess I gotta start working on my 300-meter shot. Let's go. I finally hit a target about 268 meters on the game. So, yeah. Maybe that's not impressive, but I can't really tell because, you know, someone doesn't have the video found yet.
Well, wait,
I'm just wondering how far Galaxy shot. Now, I'm wondering what did he shoot at.
Well, I know we were in like in the Condor, very like I was holding us high up in the air, and he was shooting, but I can't fucking find the video.
Well, if you're in Condor, then how many videos could you have possibly done?
There's over 600 videos of different games on there, so I don't know.
Well, you can narrow it down. How many do you have of Battlefield?
That's what I tried to look, and I can't find it. Oh my god.
It's okay. I'm just curious.
Oh my god. I know I had it, I just don't know where it's at. I don't know if it was to the challenges that we did or what. What's this one?
I'm trying to check down YouTube again.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I had it. Sigma? There we go. No. No, not that one. Mother frickin' whores.
You are a whore.
Don't be weird.
I'll be normal.
Yeah, Woody.
Wait. That one?
A, B, C, D, F, G.
Because I know.
Exactly. Okay, I might not be.
Yeah. Not that one. God damn it! What can I do? Swear to God.
I know, right? Swear to God.
Christ. Right.
Dumb ways to die.
I don't think it was. Oh God. I don't know. What the fuck? Honestly, I don't know. Yeah. If I can, like, if I think about it, like, if you're high up in the air sniping, that's what, 1,000 meters off, like, from the air.
They go depend on the map.
Well, we were hovering over the city, and I took a shot and I hit someone all the way across the map at the stadium.
So 25 meters is this, and then I think that's like 1,000 meters. Then, if you think about it.
Okay, so yeah, let's just go ahead and say my longest kill is 1,000 meters.
Yeah. Because I do remember that video. I just don't know where the fuck it went, but I do remember us doing that.
Well, do you think you can recreate it for me? Like the situation, and then I can mark it for you and find out?
We can recreate it.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Let's just recreate it so that way it helps with his video.
Oh my God.
Sounds like a plan to me, right?
Well, you just want to know what's the longest thing he did, the longest one he did, so we can recreate it so like you know how far he did it.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. That's why I'm asking, so that way I can
You
see what
said
you
the
did
longest
and
snipe
try to
shot.
do it. I know. I want to see if I can beat it or match it.
Well,
what's wrong with
whenever
that?
Jacob's ready to do it, I'm down.
Sweet. That'd be a lot of fun, actually.
Huh?
Because all I'm trying to do is just work on my sniping ability.
Uh-huh.
Well, this game has criticism.
What does... Oh, this game?
Yeah.
No.
I checked every coil on the port nacelle for imbalances. If any coil in either engine were cracked, I would have detected it. So, it must be the navigation array.
Except it's not. Checked and double-checked.
Well, the readings don't lie.
Here comes the security detail for the way team.
Hey.
I'm not
We're escorting the negotiating team to the surface as soon as they come down from the bridge. I don't want to interrupt some important work. I was just hoping to see you before I go. The captain and the others will be here any minute now. Should be an interesting ride down to the surface.
You're the one with the important job to do. Keeping the captain safe. And Ambassador Spock.
It doesn't always feel that way. Baking in the hot sun, standing guard next to an empty shuttlecraft. But it has its moments.
Hey, Varys. Aren't these those button pushers you're always hanging out with?
And you're the phaser jockeys we always beat in Parisi squares, right?
All aboard for Hotari.
That another one of the captain's railroad things?
Gotta be. I just usually zone out by the time he gets to the whole, steam engines were the warp drives of their day part. Catch y'all later.
You don't want to miss your train.
I do have to go. Not gonna lie, I'd rather not leave right now.
And I finally made those 2 kiss. Yay. Yay. I'm so proud of myself.
Galaxy's in the lead. Now what?
That was nice.
How is he? Well, he's already ahead of me anyway because I fucked
Save
up
some
earlier.
for when I get back.
God.
Ooh, we'll go grim catch up. Dum dum dum.
No, I probably won't catch up.
Be seeing you.
Where's the faith and the confidence?
Because Jacob's faster than me already. Okay. God.
That just means he'll reach his limit faster than you, that's all. You get to appreciate it longer.
Etzelar de Diaz. If you could float back down to reality, we still have a ways to go. All right, where were we?
So, the warp coils in the navigation array are fine, but the nav computer doesn't seem to think so.
I'm out of ideas short of field stripping the shuttle from bow to stern.
You wanna take this out of the shuttle and throw it on the bench?
Oh, real hands-on maintenance. I like it. Okay, the nav computer is patched into the ship.
The ship's computer can double-check our work. If the shuttle's nav computer is putting out false data, we'll know it.
Let's run through the shuttle's logs again.
Running now. Same. Warp field inversion and a cascade failure. However, the Resolute computer doesn't show the same subspace variance.
We're in the same conditions that the shuttle was in when it failed. Why wouldn't the ship's computer get a matching result?
What if the subspace variance was a momentary occurrence?
That's a possibility, and it would explain why the simulation under our current sensor readings failed to reproduce the issue.
But a subspace anomaly strong enough to cause a warp field collapse would leave graviton ripples for days.
Let's run with the momentary subspace variance theory for now. Roll forward to the shuttle's attempt to re-engage the warp drive. We need the conditions of space around the shuttle at the moment of warp failure.
Resuming simulation.
Error in warp field calculation. Cochrane formula variable.
I was able to prevent war momentarily because they almost killed each other right in the briefing room.
Computer, why did the warp field calculation fail?
Warp field pressure return non-orthogonal. Results are undefined.
When I get there,
You better not say the wrong thing because they are easily provoked.
Oh, really? Fuck, I hate that.
Should warp just fine.
Sounds just like Galaxy. You should have all the experience right now.
Computer,
both,
run the simulation.
Both sides are back easy. Like, they're really hot-headed right now.
Computer, give me manual control on the warp power.
Oh, great. It's all on me when I get to point chance then.
Static field intensity, warp 1.1. 1.2. 3. Warp pressure is destabilizing. Error in warp field calculation. The warp drive has experienced a system-wide cascade failure. Warp field collapsed. Subspace variance is out of tolerance. Cochrane formula results are undefined.
Bingo.
What-o?
The same moment when the shuttle failed to warp, so did the ship. Whatever happened to the shuttle just happened to us. The Resolute will not sustain.
185 meters for a
You
headshot.
can't leave Hotari space.
Well, now I'm landing on the planet. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Wish me luck.
Ambassador Spock, Captain Solano, welcome to Hotari. We are honored you've come. My name is Tylos Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs.
The honor is ours, and this is Commander Jara Rydick, first officer aboard the USS Resolute. You'll find she has a keen mind, and unique insight into the dynamics between the Hotari and the Illidians.
We are honored to be here, as representatives of the Federation.
I'm so glad.
These must be the representatives of the mighty Federation, the reigning authority in the galaxy. Or so we've been led to believe. Whether that's true or not remains to be seen. But, either way, we're grateful you've made the time to come to our little corner of the universe.
And you are?
This is Galvin, and this is Citron, the heroes of the revolt in the mines.
Yeah, once you start talking, your eyes is gonna be sweating with tension.
What the fuck kind of weird creatures are you? Oh, God.
Let's hope this is the last time we ever have to come here.
What's that, Jacob? Sorry, what?
Once you start talking, you're gonna be sweating with tension.
I think we're about to begin.
Like literally, the entire fate of the war will rest in your voice.
The arrogance from that guy?
Shit, I hate that.
I don't know what we're walking into here. But that guy was something.
That may be true. But let's keep an open mind going into the negotiations. Hopefully he's just one voice amongst many.
Then let's hope he's the outlier.
The Hotari have invited us as their guests, so we must show them the proper respect.
What I'm curious is, whose side will you fight for?
I gotta choose a fucking side? Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it. I hate fucking choosing sides. Maybe you should watch to see what I do. What? Show different show? Oh god. I don't know what that.
Ambassador Spock, welcome to Hotari Prime.
The honor is mine, Your Majesty.
That the Federation would send one of their most respected representatives is not only an honor to the Hotari people and their queen, but a recognition of our stature and importance.
Let's get on with it, shall we? With all due respect to the Federation and their ambassador, they have no authority here. We are not members of their alliance. We are not subject to their rule, nor yours. We demand the immediate return of all mining operations to Illidian control, as it has been for centuries and will be for centuries more. That has always been our understanding.
That understanding has changed.
Then you invite war.
And if you cannot remain silent, you will be silenced. But his point is well taken. What is the Federation's interest in this matter?
Oh, God.
Perhaps you would have us trade one oppressor for another?
The Federation remains neutral. Our only interest is the peaceful resolution of this conflict. We are here at your request, Your Majesty.
For now.
I'm trying to keep an open mind here, but it's not easy. I thought they wanted us here.
Was there something you wanted to say, Captain?
Oh, no. My apologies.
And what about the Kobliard?
She's not part
She
of...
can speak for herself, can't she? Then let her.
Oh god, here we go.
Now then, one should know their place. What you might be somewhere else is not what you are here. Which is standing before a queen. And a queen deserves respect. A bow is not too much to ask. Is Hotari Prime heart of the Hotari system?
My apologies, Your Majesty. I meant no disrespect.
Better. You are Kobliard. Your people suffered brutal treatment at the hands of the Cardassians. Their injustice towards the Kobliard is as unimaginable as it is unforgivable. Not unlike how we have been treated by the Alidians.
As much as they'd have you believe they are the victims here, remember it was the Hotari who attacked us. Hundreds of innocent Alidians were slaughtered without mercy in those mines.
The blood is on their hands, not ours.
Quiet! If after all the Kobliard suffered, you finally had the chance to right that wrong, to get out from under their control, would you take it? Or would you negotiate a peace?
Oh my god.
There is no remedy for what the Kobliad suffered. And I fear who we might have become in pursuit of it. There is no justice if the oppressed become the oppressor. So I would willingly accept a peaceful resolution if it were offered. That is the real opportunity.
You may be right. Unfortunately, that was not the case, was it?
No, it was not.
Peace is often elusive to those who need it most. The Federation is the most powerful, most advanced alliance in the galaxy. It's widely known we have an abundance of dilithium in our mines. And it's in your interest to secure a steady supply.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Ambassador Spock would have us believe you're here as a neutral party in the interest of peace. So why are you really here? I want the truth. Not your Federation rhetoric.
Oh my god.
As Ambassador Spock has said, we've come seeking a peaceful resolution to
Is
this
it making you choose sides now?
and have no interest in your dilithium.
I'm not nearly as naive.
Well, I'm trying. It was either peace, the lithium, or whatever that thing was. I chose.
Makes me question your motives.
That's what I chose.
What they haven't said, but cannot deny, is a simple truth. The dilithium trade would not and will no longer exist without a Lydian involvement.
Only gonna get worse.
We created it for the benefit of everyone, especially the Hotari. We've given them warp technology. We've let them share in the profits. We've made their lives infinitely better than before dilithium was discovered. All of that goes away if the Federation turns a blind eye to their treachery.
That is enough of your lies.
Oh shit.
The Hotari are quite capable of running the mines. We've done so for centuries.
It happens.
Oh god.
Don't
Well,
tell who deserves control of the dilithium trade and the mines
I'll make you
on
choose.
town?
Ah, fuck.
Who should the Federation recognize? The Hotari or the Alidians?
Oh no.
Only be one or the other. Not
Oh my god. I'm choosing the.
If there can
I
only
chose
be
the X
one,
one. The Guardians,
then it
whatever.
would be in the best interest of all involved
I picked the
if
Hitari.
Illyrians resumed operation of the mines.
And that is why we should not trust our fate to the
I
Federation.
sided with the.
Speaks sense. You do well
With
to
those
listen to her.
And you
Alidians,
well to
whatever.
hold your tongue.
We will take back our minds by any means
Then
necessary.
we'll
Oh,
see
God.
more blood spilled.
I am more than willing to address your concerns, Your Majesty. Yours as well, Representative. But I suggest we could have a more productive conversation with a smaller group. Perhaps only the most essential representatives.
Oh god.
I would agree, Ambassador Spock.
Huh?
I think this is best left to those of us with more experience in diplomatic matters.
Oh god. Ugh.
Spock and
Wow,
I
that
will
guy is
cover
like,
everything on the
yeah,
diplomatic
crush.
front. You make nice with the locals and see if you can get some answers. We need to find out why the Hotari are so willing to risk war. What happened in those mines?
Okay, I gotta mingle. Gotta mingle with the crowd.
Commander, after hearing so much about the
Oh, I'm
Federation's
flying the
sense
shuttle
of
this time.
fairness and justice, I was surprised that you sided with the Illyrians. In all honesty, I expected more, especially from someone like you.
To be clear, I'm not on either side of this conflict. Our only interest is peace.
On the Illyrians' terms, apparently.
I assume you were there, the day the mines were seized from the Illyrians.
Not seized, reclaimed, and restored to their rightful owners.
Oh god, flying is trippy.
Yes, I was there.
Huh?
We had to be decisive. Before the Illyrians could even realize their worst nightmares upon them.
Trying to fly without hitting
I'm
anything.
curious
Oh,
why
wow.
the Illyrians haven't fought back. They have the ability to retake the mines anytime they want.
Ability is one thing, courage is another. The Illyrians know any hostile action on their part will not end well. They respect one thing above all else, and that is force. The greater the force, the more certain the outcome. Any talk of making peace is just that, and worth little without the strength to secure it. Which makes me wonder about your ship, the Resolute. Undoubtedly the Federation's finest warship. Ready to contend with anything the Illyrians might have in store. Or is that not true? Maybe I've misjudged it.
It wasn't designed as a warship. More for scientific research and exploration.
But the Federation must have ships designed for war.
Technically, they're Starfleet ships representing the Federation. But yes.
I see.
Sidron.
A pleasure meeting you, Commander. I'm sure we'll cross paths again.
Commander Rydek, I have to admit, I was surprised when you said the Illyrians should control the dilithium trade. I was under the assumption the Federation was neutral. But maybe I was wrong.
I can assure you, we aren't on anyone's side. We are and will remain completely neutral. You have my word.
I hope that's true. For all of our sakes. I saw you speaking with Sidron, our national hero. I'm curious, what did he say?
He seems to be of the opinion that negotiating for peace is a waste of time.
Because force is the only blunt instrument he understands. He's a miner, not a diplomat. For the first time in our history, the Hotari have the upper hand.